Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the iPad 4 digitizer replacement. So we went ahead and picked up this iPad off of eBay. It is 16 gigs and cellular, and we're going to be replacing its screen on here. The screen on it. So you're going to need a few basic tools, just some screwdrivers and this metal pry tool thing, and also some plastic ones and some picks and stuff like that, and a hairdryer. To loosen the adhesive to get the display out of there, on the glass, sorry, and there you go. So you just want to go ahead and start by heating up around the side of the iPad. Now there is a Wi-Fi antenna in the bottom right hand corner, and if you have a cellular model like I do, two antennas either side of the camera, and yeah, just other than that, they should be pretty straightforward. If it is the original Apple display, it will take a lot more heating and prying at, which this one is, because I noticed with many of the other iPads I've replaced over the years, the panel comes off quite easily because they were all replacement ones, but this is an OEM Apple one, so it's very, very hard to get up. It's glued in there quite well. But as you can see, you just want to go ahead and go pretty carefully near this Wi-Fi antenna. There it is with the little copper dot on it, and you just need to make sure you get the pick or whatever you're using to pry with in between it, not like rip it out or anything like that. So you just want to try and get all this glass up. It just kept shattering into really, really small pieces, so I do recommend using some safety glasses. It sounds pretty stupid, but the glass just flies everywhere, into your eyes and all that. Alright, so I've gone ahead and fixed up the side there, got it started. Now to do that, I just went ahead and ripped off the plastic bezel in between the glass, and it just shattered all the side, which is what I needed to help me get in underneath the glass, as it just wasn't coming up by itself. So I had to rip that out, and it shattered it all along the edge there, as you can see. And then I just went out and started prying at it, and so this took a long time. This video is obviously sped up, but it is kind of a painstaking process, so be patient. As you can see there, that took quite a long time to actually get all the glass off of it there, because as you saw, it just kept shattering into really small pieces. So as I said, the Apple displays, or the original glass panels, are a lot harder to get off, as the glue seems to be a lot stronger, I've noticed. But now it's time to move on to the top here. Now I've got a cellular model, so there's going to be two antennas similar to the Wi-Fi one either side of the camera. So you want to also make sure you don't rip them out. You want to get your spudger or whatever in between the glass and the antenna, not underneath the antenna and rip it out or damage it or anything like that. So you're going to just go ahead and heat all this up like this. And as you can see, we just carefully take all that off. And it should just open like a book, like that. Now, on the iPad 4, the home button is connected via a flex cable, so you need to go ahead and remove the two screws and disconnect it like that. Very simple. And then you need to go ahead and remove the 4 screws around the Retina LCD panel, which will remove the LCD so you can get to the digitizer cable underneath it. Just lifting that up there, you can see there's a connector. You need to go ahead and unplug that, and just beside that there is the digitizer cable. It is 2 little connectors. Make sure you flick up the little tab on them, and it should just come out with a bit of glue in there, and as you can see, it's out. So here is a demonstration of what I meant by I was pulling the plastic bezel out. As you can see, it just shatters the glass like that, and makes it really easy to get out. If you're stuck, that's probably a good way of helping you along the way. If it just keeps shattering, you might as well just shatter it more. It might be a bit easier, and then you just get it out with the spatula like that. Now these corners are dented in, as you can see, so if you're going to want the panel to sit flush with the body, you need to go ahead and bend it out. So I just used these pliers here and just bashed away at it for a while. Now this corner did chip off, but only the top bit, so it left it leaving flush anyway. So it's never going to look as perfect as it did when it left the factory, but at least the panel will sit flush against the body here. So I just whacked that a bit and filed it down until it was perfect, just like this. Here's another corner right here with the same process. Next, you want to go ahead and apply this plastic bezel. You also want to make sure that there's no leftover glass or any glue from the old digitizer, and then you can go ahead and apply the new bezel. I recommend replacing the bezel, as usually they get damaged in removal anyway. So it's always a good practice to replace the bezel as well. Next, you need to go ahead and apply all the adhesive for the digitizer itself. Now I'm a little bit short on the adhesive, so I didn't actually fasten the panel down today, but I'm going to order some more just to make sure it covers the entire iPad, so I don't get any clicking or the screen's not sticking 100%. I want the entire iPad to be covered in adhesive. So as I'm a bit short, I won't show me gluing on the panel fully. I might post some pictures to my Instagram, so go ahead and check that out. That'll be up pretty soon. So just go ahead and apply all that adhesive there, and one on the home button flex cable there, which will be glued to the panel like the glass. So just folding this over and giving it a quick test here, it does indeed work. As you can see here, go ahead and unlock right here, and it works just like an iPad does. It wasn't actually working, so I just had to reseat the cable, and then now it's working fine. So yep, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and I'll catch you guys next time.